Have you ever thought about what it would be like to go back in history? There's a teacher at my school who does it all the time. Mr. Christensen teaches preschool. He's also the captain of the Missouri Irish Brigade of Civil War Re-enactors. This is a group of people who recreate what it was like to be a soldier in the U.S. Civil War. Mr. Christensen got started doing historical reenactments when he lived in Maryland. He is part of a unit that did the French and Indian War. When he moved to Missouri, he decided to try doing the Civil War. The Irish Brigade participates in many reenactments every year. I went to see them fight in a battle at Shoal Creek in Kansas City. After the battle, I sat down with Mr. Christensen to find out more. What gets people interested? Why do people like to do reenactments?
Most of it is love of history. You enjoy the history. You want to participate and recreate history. A lot of it too, it's you enjoy playing Army as a kid. So this is playing Army as an adult, and it's camaraderie. You're sitting around the fire having a beer after the battle. You have a common theme that you can talk about and share stories with. It's a chance for you to get together with your buddies. Some people have bowling leagues. Some people play dodgeball. We reenact.
The battle at Shoal Creek had about 300 people in it. The largest event that the Irish Brigade has done was at Gettysburg, and there were more than 10,000 soldiers in the field that day. The Irish Brigade is an infantry unit, so they march and carry rifles. There are also artillery units that fire cannons, and there are even cavalry units who fight on horseback. The guns don't fire bullets, so no one is really in danger. The soldiers use paper cartridges loaded with gunpowder, so the guns make smoke and a lot of noise when they are fired. Sometimes the troops recreate an actual Civil War battle. They might even be assigned a real soldier from the Civil War, who they will be playing.
About 8 years ago, we did Charges vs. Minnesota at a Gettysburg event. So the research had been done, so they knew exactly who was in the regiment at that time and what happened to them during that battle. So each person got a card with someone's name, a little bit of history about them, and what happened to them. And if there was a photo, that photo. So that one, you knew exactly what was going to happen to you.
Other times, the reenactors do a general battle that is not based on a real event. They have to decide what will happen and who will win.
We're going to win today, we're going to push you, we're going to come over here, you're going to push over there, you're going to move over here, kind of map it out in a general sense, and then we'll see what happens with it.
The Irish Brigade is on the Union or Federal side of the war. They often find themselves outnumbered.
A lot of times for Confederates, for some reason, especially here in Missouri, there are more people who want to be Confederate reenactors than Federal reenactors. So at some events, like here, we're outnumbered about 2-1 here this weekend. It's been as bad as we're outnumbered 3-1 or 4-1, 5-1. And at that point, the organizers say, okay, we're done with Confederates. If you want to come, you have to be extra. So Confederate units will what they call galvanize. So they'll put on blue coats and come and march as Federals.
Mr. Christensen says that the Missouri Irish Brigade brings people together.
And what's really neat with the group is we're united by this love of history, because you look at us outside of the mid, some of these people wouldn't be friends, because we've got some politically, some people on the far right, the people on the far left. We have some very conservative religious people, and we have some very liberal religious people who normally wouldn't spend a lot of time together, especially in today's society.
The Missouri Irish Brigade makes an interesting time in American history come to life.